Who knew 4 months of COVID-19 was going to have so much impact on me? Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lynn. In today's video, I'll be sharing a short story about how this COVID-19 made a huge impact on my life and how I was stuck in Ghana for 4 good months alone. So in March, we were preparing for our mid-semester examinations. Normally everyone was really saying that COVID was in Nigeria, all the surrounding countries in West Africa apart from Ghana, and we're thinking we're safe. Everyone was like, yeah, Obinim's oil was working, or whatever it is that was trending then. Unfortunately, it was not working because COVID ended up coming to Ghana. And then we just heard there were 3 cases. Getting our students there pushing for them to stop exams. Honestly, me and my friends, even me myself, I was not ready to even write that paper. I can never forget law of thoughts. So it got cancelled. That day, exam got cancelled. Everybody was rejoicing, every single person. Anyways, everyone was preparing to go home. Some people were going home, some people were staying back. I was trying to be a chilled girl now, waiting for my parents to call the shots. I called my dad and he was like, I should just wait. Since it's the contact that is causing the spread, if I start moving to the airport, it's going to cause me meeting people. I was now listening like a good girl, thinking maybe, now after 1 month, things will calm down, we'll go. It did not happen like that. I was there for 4 months. So basically, in my entire life, this is the first time I actually got to use the word pandemic. I didn't even know what it was until this year. So anyways, when the stuff happened, by when everyone started going home, I was like, no, I can't stay here again. I have to go. My roommates went home, my friends in my hostel went home. I was like, I can't be alone. Then I booked my flight. It was meant to be a connecting flight from Kumasi to Accra to Lagos to Abuja. I begged my mom, see, she agreed. I was not coming home. A day before I finished packing, I ate all my food. I was eating it was my last supper. I was eating. A day before my flight, I just got a message that my flight has been cancelled because the president of Ghana made a declaration a night to my departure that he wants them to be a lockdown and then air flights, everything is going to stop, no movement. I was like, it would take that long. Just let me just chill a little bit. I could still see some Ghanaians around in my hostel. Little did I know that my hostel people had other plans for me. For the first month, during that first week, everyone's there leaving. The girl opposite my room was just like, hey, are you going to be around? I'm like, oh no, my flight just got cancelled, but I'm hoping that maybe very soon when the border will be opened, I will go home. I did not know. So I was in that hostel, and by March 30th, my hostel people stay on Ifim for me. I just had a knock on my door, and he was like, he wants me to leave the hostel to go on campus because I live off campus. I had not even had enough sleep to even reset my mind as to how I'm going to be the only person, I'm the only person around at that moment. And he told me to leave, so I was so sad. I was so speechless. Then I went upstairs. I was just crying, serious tears, premium tears, hot premium tears. And I was just crying. And then he came back again. General manager came to call me. And he was like, they had a staff meeting, that they're going to let me stay, that people will come around to clean the hostel, this, that. All the things were just saying, I was not really listening because my mind was not even mentally stable at that moment. I just wanted to go back to my sleep because sleep was the only remedy for the kind of loneliness and boredom that I was feeling at that moment. So I went to sleep. So April beginning, reality hit me. I was like, last, I'm going to be stuck in this country. Let me just start making the most of my short holiday or whatever that thing was, lockdown. I went to buy groceries, bought of things to eat, I was like, this one, either we come out fat or we come out miserable or come out nice. You just have to pick a struggle. So I went to buy a lot of things to eat, and I was just eating. So next thing we started exams. That exam period was just not it. I used to sleep like at 4 and 3 a.m. have really long calls, group discussion, just to make sure I concentrate, because being alone and reading alone is very, very difficult. That's what I just realized about myself, because normally I'm not really someone who reads around people, but if just having someone's presence there when I want to study, it's enough for me. And I had no one, so I had to be on calls with my friends to have some discussion, and I was really grateful for that. But really, during this lockdown, I learned a lot of things about myself, and I will just share a little bit of things that I went through. So one of them was that I actually did have a lot of spiritual growth. Like, I had this time where it was just me thinking about my life, and then you know how everyone was scared that the world is going to come to an end, which you don't know if it's going to come to an end very soon. We're all just praying, we're all scared. So I had this study I used to do with my mentor, spiritual mentor, and he kept teaching me, you know, I kept studying the word. That was the time where I discovered a lot of things that were in the Bible I thought I've read, but it was really good though. My prayer life really did increase. Yay! So secondly, I also discovered that in this world, normally so many things can wait. That's just the honest truth. And we have to prioritize the things that are most important to us. Family, friends, you know, people are always busy about work. They don't even know if their children are sick, what kind of food they like, how they behave at home. So that kind of time, I just imagined how people will be living at home, and I had to prioritize things like calling my parents, my siblings, because I can stay at home months without calling anyone. Like, if you know me, I'm more of a texter. I don't really call people. But I had to prioritize family that time. It made me feel like, okay, the only way to connect to my loved ones was through phones, so video call, those things. And then thirdly, I also realized that I'm someone who's actually very self-conscious, and I think that even going through these 4 months alone in that hostel, I can live anywhere alone, honestly. So I was really proud of myself. I'm like, I mean, people are committing suicide and you're strong. Go. Last but not the least, I took this time to actually think about my life and the things I want for myself, where I want to see myself in the future. You know, it feels like the world was so busy. We had school, we had everything. I didn't really have time to sit and think. But during that period, I was alone, so I had time to think about what I wanted to do, and I wanted to start my YouTube since 2016, 17, but I just kept pushing it. And in 2020, I was just to myself that it's just no time waits for nobody. You just have to start now, you know. I just had to push myself. It really helped me in knowing what I wanted to do and setting my priorities straight. And my priorities, I mean, like my prayer life, my study, and what it is I want to achieve, you know. And then I even started a new business during the quarantine. I started selling bikinis. Yeah, so you can check out my page at Links Bikinis on IG. They're really lovely. It's actually based in Kumasi, Ghana, but we do deliveries around Ghana, though not outside of Ghana. And I just want to use this avenue to really thank people who supported me during that time with calls, came to visit me. I'm getting all emotional. Who came to visit me, who video called me, people who called me to pray for me, because I also felt sick during that period. It was so scary, being alone and being sick. Yeah, people who went to heaven helped me get drugs at that moment before the lockdown was so tight and everything, and people who checked up on me recently, and people who helped me through the exams, who went through my script reading and everything. I'm just so grateful. And so yeah, that's it for my story. Yeah, so rundown, they cancelled my flight. I hosted people wanted me to pack out, and I learned a lot of things about myself. And now I think that if another pandemic should occur, God forbid, I'll be able to, you know, maneuver it as a boss. So thank you very much for watching, and that is all for today's video. So time with Lynn, I will share a lot of these videos more often. If you want to hear more of my story, you can click the subscribe button, and if you like this video, please like and share, and God bless you. Remain blessed.